Hello to my Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, this reading is for the 3rd of July. Yes, this reading is for the 3rd of July through the 9th of July, 9th or 10th of July. That's right. So through the 10th of July. So that's right. So we, for those of you all who by now you may have, let me see if the full moon video, full buck moon video is up on the Patreon side. It may or may not be, but if it is, it's been filmed, so it may be already. So I may be prematurely speaking or whatever. But anyway, let's get into this video. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get into your reading. The moon will be moving from Taurus into Gemini. All right, from Taurus into Gemini. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So, when the moon is moving into Gemini, you have a choice which side of the moon you're going to land on, Aquarius. So, you can land on the light side of the moon where you're feeling a little bit more versatile, witty, charming, lively, or amusing. Or you can land on the dark side of the moon, disorganized, inconsistent, superficial, cunning, manipulative. But in either case, no matter what your sun sign is, for my cross watchers, a moon in Gemini imparts a witty intellect, an independent spirit, and an imaginative sparkle to your personality. Geminis are cerebral signs, Aquarius, like you all are, and like Libras are. You all are air signs. You all love to learn. They're mutable signs, though, like whereas you all are fixed signs, they're mutable signs. They love to learn. So as you're getting closer to closing out this cycle, we have one more day left in this cycle. Think about like podcast and like what do you want to learn, like flipping that switch, because the closer and closer we get to the last day, the intensity is on, right? So you can like maybe you learn taking a class or listening to a podcast, or maybe you want to learn something new, like getting ready for the new you. That's just like because the the buck moon is really about like there's gonna be a full buck moon in Capricorn, and Capricorn symbol is the goat, right? And so this is like really about getting more determined and getting serious about like planting those hooves into like the earth and saying, okay, I'm even more determined to, set boundaries and create traditions and those kind of things, right? So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, Aquarius. I've already prayed over your cards, already asked for clarity. This is a general reading. Take only what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, Aquarius. Here we have, you're heavy, still heavy on people's minds. Here we have Page of Cups. You still got good news coming through. Here we have Page of Cups, Six of Wands, Six of Cups. Here we have the Queen of Swords, the Temperance card. Here we also have the Six of Pentacles. All right. All right. Aquarius. Let's get it together. So Page of Cups, like I said, so Page energy is youthful energy, right? So you got some good news coming in, some fresh good. It's gonna put a smile on somebody's face, right? And but you also have energies from your past pulling you back, right? So if you're new to my channel, I also keep you up to date as to which planets are retrograde. So right now, Pluto is retrograde. Pluto is the death, rebirth, transformation planet, power and transformation planet. It's a metamorphosis planet, but it's also the planet of obsession, right? So there are some energies, from your past who are really obsessed with like, kind of holding on to this, just like they're so somebody's left some narcissistic energies behind, some energies that have feelings of low self-worth, some energies who bullying types of energies or aggressive energies you've left behind, and they're kind of holding on to that idea because we're talking about six, right? Six is in the shape of a person who's like, about trying to give birth to something. So some energies are like really holding on to this. And so Source is saying you're moving on in childlike faith. You're moving forward in childlike faith. You have some good news coming on and coming your way. And so Source is saying you're pushing through. You're pushing through. When we talk about water, your intuition, you want to be in less stress-free. You want to be as stress-free as environment as you possibly can, so that you can go through this rebirth, right? You can go through this rebirth. So here you are sitting on your throne, carefully vetting your thoughts. This is the Queen of Swords here. And I do see victory for you. Here we have the Temperance card. and you have a guardian angel that's watching over you, protecting you. And we also have the Six of Pentacles. So I do see money coming across your path. So congratulations to you all, Aquarius. And so something that you're creating, something that you all are creating is bringing some money across your path, right? Money, well, Pentacles is not just some kind of an approval for something coming across your path, right? So an approval could be a lot of things, because Pentacles is not just about money. Approval could be like you could get a good health report, because health is wealth, right? So you can get a good health report. That could be some good news, put a smile on somebody's face. Somebody else that you love could be getting some good news about some money coming across their path, and that could put a smile on your face. A grant could come through for you all. That could be some good news. Somebody else's good news could also be your good news. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, something you've been praying for, for you, you know how you all are, Aquarius. You all are humanitarians. When you've been praying for somebody and some good news comes across for them, it's like you right there celebrating with them. It's like it's a victory for you and a victory for them. Y'all are looking for what you have in common with people, and you're looking for you're looking for, like I said, helping people to adjust their crown, like I said right here. So I can see you all celebrating for somebody else's good news. You're celebrating with them. So there you go. So it's like good news. It's like double good news for you and good news for other people as well. So, and I do see there's a guardian angel in the midst helping you with everything. So congratulations to you. Congratulations. But yeah, I do see some money coming across your path. So let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see. All right, here we have the King of Swords here. Here we also have the Eight of Swords. Here we have the Three of Swords. Here we also have the Two of Swords. Here we have the Four of Cups. And then also the Ace of Wands, right? Ace of Wands. So here we have the King of Swords here. And we also have the Eight of Swords. And then also the Two of Swords, right? So the Eight and Two of Swords, like something was like, this person looks like they was like going crazy. Like something like you was hoping that people would see their worth and see their value, like do the mirror work. And I definitely see you doing the mirror work, like knowing your worth and knowing your value, Aquarius. So when you are on your throne and you're helping other people to adjust their crown, like, so for instance, let's say for instance, you are a leader in the office, or wherever it is, or it could be your sister, your brother, because it can be personal, professional life, whatever. And you're just praying for people, and you're just like, adjust your crown. And so, that's just like kingdom built, like helping people to see the king or queen in them and just see, that they have purpose too, right? Like really helping people to see their throne in their universe. And obviously, if you've been tuned into my channel, that's not about looking down on anybody. It's really just helping people to see that every single thing on planet Earth serves a purpose, right? Especially human beings, right? So if that grass out there serves a purpose, or a table, a chair, or this camera serves a purpose, certainly human beings serve a purpose. And that's what you're, speaking into people's lives, right? Here we have the Three of Swords. You're trying to help people to move on from disappointments, right? Disappointing things that people may have said, talked down to them, or they may not have felt inspired or motivated. So 3 is a number 4. It means that you were born to inspire. So somebody you were born to inspire, Aquarius. Looking at your cards, this is part of you're looking at this spread right here. You were born to inspire people. So you come through like fresh wind, where people feel like, okay, their air, like somebody has stuck a pin in their air, and they have been getting it in the left side and the right side of their ear, just like people have just been sticking a pin in their ear, and they're sitting around just kind of like feeling like almost depleted. Like they're just feeling like, wow, I'm just around a bunch of toxicity and I just don't feel good. And you're coming through like some fresh wind, right? But one thing, here we have the Ace of Wands here, is that your third eye is open, and once you see things, you can't unsee it. The thing about when your third eye is open, when other people's third eye is open, they won't be able to unsee things either, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. So some good news is coming across your path as well. So you're coming through like fresh wind. You're coming through like fresh wind and helping people to see the greatness in themselves so that they don't feel like they're going crazy. And water connects us also with intuition that they're starting to believe in themselves, that they're starting to, it connects with the feeling, it connects with the belief, it connects with desires. Like, okay, I desire, like you're helping people to say, okay, I desire to go back to school. I desire to invest in myself. I feel motivated and inspired to do this, to create a certain particular life for myself. I'm inspired and motivated. Like that's what you're doing. I'm inspired to make more money. I'm inspired to, like, do things to invest in myself. In other words, you're not looking for other people's acceptance and approval. And so that's what I'm saying for you all, Aquarius. So, and as a result of you helping people to move on from past disappointments and things, and the mind control where they feel like they were going crazy, and break karmic cycles and break karmic chains. So this, like I said, is putting you in a leadership position, possibly in the workplace, but it's also exposing how you see, you had to walk through that air yourselves, Aquarius, in order to know what it feels like. So you had to walk through that valley yourself, those peaks and valleys yourself, in order to know, to be able to recognize it in other people. And so, so that's how you're able to see that at a higher frequency. Here we have the Hermit card, the Magician card, the High Priestess. Here we have the Hierophant card, the Five of Swords, and also the Strength card. Yeah, so here we have the Hermit card. So yeah, you may be in hermit mode, receiving messages, and that portal is opening wider and wider and wider for you. So you could be going through a molting process, a hermit crab molting process, and that portal is opening wider and wider and wider. So you're gaining more access to gifts, you're receiving mode, and your power is growing stronger and stronger. Your intuition is growing stronger and stronger by the day. And you're actually encouraging a lot of people to tap more into their High Priestess gifts, which is the intuition. Their intuition. Everybody has intuition. Men and women have intuition, right? So you don't want to be like the person who, the people who got the gifts, and then one person just decided they're going to bury their gifts, right? And everybody else's gifts is flourishing. That person, so when we talk about gifts, like you can start out with being a person who can sing, right? And you get around other singers who are not competing with you. They're everybody pouring into each other if you're a singer, right? And somebody may say, hey, look, you know what, you be better if you learn how to play a couple of chords, right? So say, okay, learn how to play a couple of chords. And somebody says, you know what, you should also learn how to, let me take you on the board, learn how to produce with that. Like, so when you're around other creatives that don't see you as competition, and you all are helping each other, and it's just like a free flowing of just like pouring into each other's cup, and everybody is growing. It's a very different conversation than competition, and people are looking at you like, oh, well, I don't want them to know. It's a abundance mindset versus a scarcity mindset. It's a negative cycle versus a positive cycle. And so Source is trying to get you to the positive cycle. And so because you've had to learn how to heal yourself, Aquarius, you're helping other people how to break those negative cycles, right? And so, and the determination is even stronger in this particular cycle. So whoever Source has assigned to you, if there's a group of people on your job that Source has assigned to you, you're even, because I feel like somebody can be a trainer on their job. You're buckling down to even be a better trainer. So that's you pouring over books and listening to podcasts at night while after work hours. You're not putting extra hours on your timesheet. You just like, you know what, this is something I love to do. I'm really, really like buckling down and really investing in myself because I want to be a better trainer to help people, right? Here we have Five of Swords. You already know what it feels like when, you already know what it feels like to just, with the mind games, and when you feel like you're going crazy, here we have, because people are saying, okay, you shouldn't, you can't believe it if you don't believe it if you can't physically see it, then you don't believe it, right? Those kind of mind games, mind control, right? And so you already know what that feels like. So when people are playing those kind of mind games, there's something that somebody is hiding. You already know that. You already know that somebody is hiding something. When people is like, well, you can't prove it. You can't, and so you can't really prove it. If you can't, you can't just go on a feeling, right? like everything is like sitting in a like somebody is sitting in a courtroom, right? But we're talking about everybody not sitting in, but people do that kind of stuff in real life. It's just like somebody's been gaslighted, right? Somebody's just constantly being gaslighted. So somebody knows what that feels like, constantly when people are like, oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe you. It's like constantly accusing somebody of lying constantly. I don't believe it. You're not telling the truth about something. And so somebody could have been trying to, it's almost like going to somebody and trying to and look for help for something. And you're going to people that could help you with something, but they won't help you because you don't have the physical proof of something. So they keep on gaslighting you over and over and over, form of mental abuse. So source is saying to you, you're helping people to you're helping people to do things that, and it puts you in a very interesting position, Aquarius, because there's a lot of people who don't want you to help people. Let me just put it that way. There's a lot of people who really don't want you to help people, to listen to their intuition, to journal, to and there's a lot of mirroring spirits. There's a lot of people who watch every little thing that you do, Aquarius, and who would love to put you in a straight jacket somewhere and claim that you crazy. But I bet you if you said something like, hey, you should play, I feel like this number is going to hit, and they hit for millions of dollars, all of a sudden their arm is wrapped around your shoulder. Somehow, oh yeah, you be the best friend. But if there was some, I feel like you're up to something, or I feel like you're this and that, all of a sudden you're crazy. Okay, whatever, right? So you already know what it is. I feel like you've been through that before, and I feel like, source is saying to you, I do see you being victorious. Your third eye is wide open. Your third eye is wide open. So here we have the Six of Pentacles. Here we have the Ten of Swords. Here we also have the Six of Swords. And here we have the Strength card. Here we also have the Universe card, and also the Five of Swords. Yeah. It usually happens when people are looking for people's acceptance and then looking for people's approval, right? And so it's okay, so you looking for my acceptance and my approval. Okay, this is what you have to do to get my acceptance and my approval, right? So yeah. Here we have the Universe card. So the universe is fully in your favor. Here we have somebody is moving through a rite of passage here. So Strength card came out twice. Yeah, the Strength card came out twice. Here we also have the Ten of Swords here. And so you're dealing with some very hurt Judas spirits who hurt other people. And so just be careful, Aquarius. Here we also have the Five of Swords. They cannot seem to come out of some kind of glitch that they're in, some kind of program, and the way they were programmed, they can't move beyond 5. So they don't want people to get up. They don't want you to come up out of something. So they don't want you to rise up out of this space right here, right? So they caught in some kind of glitch themselves. So, yeah. So they'd rather you shut up, but you won't be doing that. So you're on an assignment. You're divinely protected. Let me see. Here we have Queen of Swords, King of Swords, 8, 2. So we got 8 and 2 is 10. We got 10 of Swords right here again. We got 5 and 3. Yeah, so we got 10. So we got 10, 10, 10. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And so something is already complete. 6 and 1 is 7. 7 is the number for completion, right? Something is already complete. Something is already complete. Yeah, your prayers have already been answered. Your prayers have already been answered, Aquarius. So whatever your prayers are, they have already been answered. So like I said before, you're not looking for acceptance and approval. Source has already accepted and approved you for something. So you got good news coming through. You got real good news coming through. Let's see here. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. Here we also have the Six of Swords again. Here we also have the Temperance card again, the Sun card. Here we have the Strength card. Here we also have the Knight of Swords. Strength card came out 3 times. Yeah. Here we also have the Knight of Swords here. So stay focused. Stay locked in and laser focused. Temperance card came out twice. You have 2 guardian angels watching over you. Yep, you have 2 guardian angels watching over you, protecting you and keeping you safe. Here we have the Six of Swords here. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. And also the Sun card. And I said, like I said, the universe is in your favor, you know, Aquarius. When I look at these cards here, I feel like somebody is dealing with some energies who have this false sense of power, like earthly. They think they have worldly power, but they don't. They don't, because you're not operating in the spirit of fear at all. Let me see. You're operating in the spirit of faith. Faith and source. Hold on. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's going to feel very fortunate that you have guardian angels all around you helping you with something. Here we have the 9 of Wands. So something will be happening soon. 9 of Wands here. Yeah, so I see... Here we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Like I said, got good news coming across your path. Somebody is coming across your path, but they're not coming to save you, right? So, because you're not looking to be saved. Your Savior is within, right? So, your well of joy is within. If you hadn't, you know how to tap into your water within, that would be your moon sign. So, if you're new to my channel, your moon is just as important as your sun sign. Pull your birth chart. Find out what pull your entire birth chart. But your moon sign is very important, because that's how you're going to nurture yourself. You got good news trying to come through. But remember, this entire cycle, we started it out on June 6th, right? So there was a double 6. So that 6 looks like a rounded back with a protruding belly. So it's you and somebody. It could be you and a spouse. It could be you and a colleague. It's you and somebody that are, going through a rebirth. And if it's just you by yourself, it's you're doing that. Well, either way, you're doing the mirror work, right? You're committed to saying, okay, you're going through a rebirth. And so you're your own, you're saving yourself. You're saying, you're committed. You have a lot of ancestors around you. When I say a lot of ancestors around you, that's an understatement here. The majority of, I had to stack them on top of each other, because that's how many ancestors you have around you. I don't know if you all remember back in the day, they used to have this Verizon commercial where like this guy was standing at the phone booth. That was an old commercial when it was the guy was standing at the phone booth. But the guy was standing at the phone booth and they panned the camera out, and then it was like this whole network of people. That's what y'all have, a lot of ancestors around you, help you with some stuff, guardian angels, all of that stuff. Of course, I have the universe, sources with you, all of this, helping you with something. So you'd help you to move a little bit more strategically. Yeah, I don't know. You got some people out here that just really, they on something else. They on some kind of power trip. I don't know who these people think they are. Yeah. But they under judgment. They're under some kind of judgment. See, you made a very powerful transformation. You've made a very powerful transformation. And there's some energies that, like I said, are obsessed. This is the Judgment card. So Judgment card is Pluto. Remember, Pluto is retrograde, right? Pluto and Saturn is retrograde. Did I see Saturn? The World card is Saturn. And so the Judgment card connects us with like power transformation. It's also the planet of metamorphosis, so there's some energies that's like I said, they're obsessed. They've been talking about a lot of stuff and saying a whole lot of stuff, and like I said before, Six of Swords, it's just like I said, you've been disappointed that there's some energies that still just kind of sort of talking about nothing. They're still talking about the same old, so like they can't move past some. I don't know, who knows what they talking about. They holding on to some kind of energy. So that's elevator music. Just in case you're new to the channel, we do a little elevator music round these parts. So woo. So yeah, so somebody, we're talking about transition, rite of passage, releasing baggage. This is like, somebody's learning how to just kind of sort of move on from some things, you releasing some baggage or whatever and moving on. And there's some energies, like I said, who are judging you, from your past and those kind of things. Aquarius, you already know, like, give it 0 energy. When I say 0, 0, here we have, you're inspiring way too many people. You're inspiring way too many people. Here we have the King of Wands here. The King of Wands. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Because you're on your throne and you're inspiring other people to see themselves on the throne, I want you to be mindful that you can lead people to water, but you can't force them to drink it. Like, you can lead people to their birth chart. You can say, hey, I see greatness in you. I see this. I see that. You have it in you. You can highlight their birth chart. You can walk them to class. You can shine a spotlight on where you think they should be going. If they're not ready to go, then it's, hey, and sources saying your assignment is up, move on. Okay, just move on. Pray for people and keep it moving forward, because unfortunately, when some people look in the mirror, they are proud to see an animal. I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm not saying it to be facetious at all. I'm serious. Some people are really proud to say that. They don't see the light side of themselves. All they see is the dark side of themselves. And so they like being in survival mode. They do. They like the clawing. They like the fighting. They like the scratching and scraping, and they like all that. So you get right on out of their way, because I don't think any of y'all walking around with bear spray. I don't think you walking around with raccoon spray and whatever other kind of spray. So let me see what else you got. Let me see what else you got in your cards. So anyway, your mind is focused on learning new things, podcasts, taking classes when that moon moves into Gemini, and you're focusing on, you're just at a higher frequency. So let whoever think whatever. You're on a different frequency. You're not looking for people's acceptance and approval. You're too busy working hard. Whatever. You want somebody to sailed away. Here we have the 4 of Cups. Here we have the Ace of Swords. Here we have the 9 of Cups. Here we have the King of Pentacles. See? Here we have the 4 of Pentacles. Here we have the 6 of Cups. Yeah. People are proud to be, in that form. When they look in the mirror and they see animals, when they look in the mirror, there's places for that. There's places for that. It's called the circus. It's called the zoo. It's called whatever. But sources like, you're not interested in going. Here we have the 4 of Cups right there. So yeah, so these energies are sitting around self-absorbed. You're not even ruminating over that. You're just grateful. That's how you save yourself. You're just grateful to be away from those types of energies. And your wishes are being fulfilled left and right. So when you probably putting together your 9 wishes being fulfilled, make it nice. Here we have the Ace of Swords. I'm saying a breakthrough for you. Breakthrough. You're going through, like I said, rite of passage, transition, leaving things behind from the past. Here we have the 6 of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles, which is the wealthiest card in the deck. The Four of Pentacles. You're not even giving this kind of stuff any kind of. You're not giving it any energy. Everything is lining up so perfectly for you. It's not even funny. Here we have the Six of Cups here, and again, your childlike faith. Childlike faith. That's the frequency that you're on. Childlike faith. You're operating in childlike faith. So you and somebody, you're operating in childlike faith. All of that other. So congratulations to you all, Aquarius. Like I said, great news coming in. So just get prepared for that. Keep investing in yourselves. You know, like I said, we had a new moon in Cancer. So after the moon moves from Gemini, it's going to move into Cancer. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac. You want to know how to nurture yourself. And Cancer is ruled by the moon. So as the moon moves from Gemini, Gemini is about flipping a switch and saying, okay, it's a very playful time when the moon moves into Gemini. Then when it moves into Cancer, you're going to feel extra sensitive. Like, okay, I really need to feel like that extra nurturing. Cancer's symbol is a crab. So that may be some time that you say, okay, you're going to spend some time indoors and do your, just kind of like make sure your house is in a space where you just feel like, okay, you just feel like you just kind of want to cuddle up on your couch and, maybe just relax or catch a movie, in your house, watch a movie or something like that. But whatever it is, you're nurturing yourselves. That's what you're doing. You're just taking the time as the moon waxes and wanes, go through these new, go through these zodiac signs. You're just taking the time to just just feel the waxing and waning as the moon goes through these phases. So, yeah, so it's a beautiful time when you can really kind of sit with yourself and say, okay, you really enjoying the company of self, right? So, even if you have someone, Aquarius, even if you have someone, let me see what I see in the cards. Even if you have someone, because I said somebody could have new love in their life too, but even if you have someone, or you could already have some love in your life, but, just spend that quality time with you. Doing some things that you like to do for you. New moon, new you. Somebody is more determined to live a more balanced life is what I'm saying here in the cards. That's what this cycle is going to be kind of centered around, you being determined to live a more balanced life and free from people's judgment. Here we have solar plexus cleanse, right? Somebody's plan to disrupt your money backfired. What in the world? Here we have prepare for an increase in pay. See? Trust your first mind. Somebody is still telling lies about you, but you don't care. Like I said, somebody's not happy without you. Your next love interest will make you happy. Your ancestors are very proud of you. You have a new attitude. Open your vault door. Document your dreams day and night. Because again, as we're closing out cycles and we get closer and closer, because this video is for the 3rd through the 10th, and the cycle closes on the 4th of July, right? And like I know, this is the World Wide Web, so in some parts of the world, people will be celebrating Independence Day. Source is saying to you, listen, this is a time where you're winding down, you're processing your thoughts, and you're thinking, okay, what did you accomplish during this cycle? Go back, read your journal. This is your time. This is your time to focus on you. Solar plexus chakra cleanse, it's a lot of chakra cleansing music for free. I try to give y'all free tips, free on YouTube. Doing your chakra cleansing, free music on YouTube, free. It's always nice to be free, right? So free, on YouTube. So go check it out. Check it out. So yeah, so there you go. There you go. Embodiment. There's that number 8 again. So now unsown from the flesh, a most alluring lullaby stills my pain as the skies bleed for my heart and the embodiment I am to claim. Yeah, I am to claim. Yeah. Yep. Magnet. That's right. So your energy is very magnetic. Aquarius. And you're highly creative. Highly, highly creative. So you definitely want to keep it on the throne. You are incredibly smart, and people know that. You have a big heart. You love deep and you love hard. Looking at your cards here, and I mean, I already know that about you all, Aquarius. And you're, like I said, your air signs with your water bearers. I think when I look at your cards here, because sometimes you all have, and I can't say sometimes looking at your cards, you have overgiven. Like you have overstayed your time in other people's universes, overgiving, just over. Like this bleeding heart. I feel like the balance here now is that you won't do that anymore. You won't do that anymore. Some people really see that as a weakness. Like look at it this way, if I had to give somebody a visual. Sword energy is power and intellect. So if you hit with a sword, what happens? You're bleeding, right? So it's like this bleeding heart. And you got blood around people who see themselves as wild animals, right? Apex predators, right? They smell blood. What is their first instinct? To go into attack. They pouncing on back legs, hind legs, and you sitting there like you heard the guides in the on the hiking guides. It's like, okay, whenever you see a bear or some kind of a predator or cougar or something, make yourself look big. And you stand up there trying to make yourself big up against a cougar or try to a bear or something like that, and they go rawr and you go rawr too, and you looking like, okay, now I wonder if I can climb that tree, and that bear's nails are this long. And you like, okay, don't think I can outrun the bear. Don't think I can climb the tree because the bear can climb the tree. You're thinking about people who are in survival mode all the time, 24/7, Aquarius. And so Source is saying to you, get away from those types of energies. They stay in survival mode. They stay in survival mode in their job. They stay in survival mode and that. And so, yeah, but you have the ability to you are incredibly smart. You're incredibly smart. I'll just leave it right there. I'll leave it right there, Aquarius. You're smart enough not to be around these types of energies. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, so your dreams need a practical plan. So remember when the moon was in Taurus, that was about feeling the sensations through your body. So your body should be able to tell when you're in spaces like that, when you're in jobs like that, when you're in, when you're in with that vibration of the water in your body, that your intuition should tell you. Our bodies are made up of a large percentage of water. So the vibration should tell you, are you around those types of energies? What are they talking about? The vibration of sound when you're listening to them when they're talking. What are they talking about? They have a predatory spirit. Are they ruthless when it comes to other people? That is your cue, Aquarius, to say. We have almost 9 billion people on this planet. So here we have knowledge. That's right. So I do feel like somebody is even more determined to increase their knowledge and also share that knowledge with other people during this cycle. There it is, Aquarius. There it is. There it is. There it is. You're more determined than ever before to share that knowledge. You are a triple threat. 3 zeros. I am a creator. You are one with the creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. Yeah. I feel like somebody is really going to be in full Aquarius mode. Like, I know you all are incredibly smart already, Aquarius, but I feel like it's about to be kicked up. It's really about to be kicked up now. So, good for you. Good for you, Aquarius. Good for you. You just had to balance it out, but you're at peace with your past. Yeah. Just release it. You're not carrying it. If that's something other people want to carry, let them carry it. Let them talk. because they're really carrying their own past. They're really carrying their own past. They're carrying their own insecurities. So you are not. Let's see. All right, that's what I have for you all. Here are the questions for the moon in Gemini. Like I said, so when the moon is in Gemini, this is about learning something new. This is the portal the universe gave us for flipping the switch and changing our life in an instant. And you can do that. First question is, do you feel there's an area of your life in need of radical change, like your work, your relationships, your well-being, your home life? The second question is, what's getting in the way of you changing your story? The third question is, how could you inject more childlike curiosity into your life, Aquarius? And then last but not least is, who are the 5 people you can get in touch with who could help you on your journey? 5 people don't always have to be physical people. It could be 5 books you read. Those are 5 authors, right? 5 podcasts, 5 audio books, 5 YouTube channels, whoever you feel like can help change your life, right? So where you're trying to get to, where you're trying to be, right? So that's what I have for you all, Aquarius. I will see you all in the next reading. Happy learning. Happy investing in yourselves. But yeah, like I said, you all are a triple threat, Aquarius, and you're about to find out just how somebody is about to see just what other people were seeing in you, and you may not have seen it in yourselves, Aquarius. And that is not to tell somebody that for your ego to, because I know you have a big heart, Aquarius, but I feel like you're the over giving and the bleeding heart and the woe is me was giving off a scent, and so people who cannot see themselves the way you were seeing them in human form picked up on some kind of a scent, Aquarius. And so I will see you all in the next reading, and that's it. That's what I have for you. Like I said, this is a general reading. Take what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below in the description. Bye.